It's me again, Judy with Creatively Organizing, always asking the question, what is your space trying to tell you about you? So today I woke up, I've had my morning routine, I've pretty much picked up and done my clean sweep, and I am in my kitchen getting ready to cook and prepare and the vegetables and everything that I bought yesterday so that I can be done with food prep for the week. And I had a couple of tips that I wanted to bring you. And since this is my first video on food, I'm just going to share with you a tiny bit about my journey. So in 2011, I was going through menopause and having quite a few symptoms, and having symptoms above and beyond menopause. And I went on a journey to find out what was wrong and how could I heal it. And I have always been leaning towards nutrition, seeing what's healthy. In fact, in 2004, I got my first internal signal that like my body was saying, go organic. And so I started then. But in 2011, it really marks a significant moment where everything shifted. I was sick and I needed to heal myself. So I embarked on a journey of research, and I've been really kind of going pretty strong in gaining education and insights and information around diet and nutrition ever since then. Of course, I've never taken a course. That's not my thing. I'm not certified in it. I am a person who likes to tap in, learn, and point people into the directions where they can go to find their own answers. My work is all about helping you to get in touch with yourself so that you can create and go on your own journey. Anyhow, so in 2011, I had an illness and I needed to get that taken care of. I had systemic candida, and that's when my significant dietary shifts began to change. Education and shifts began to change. So currently, I have studied so many different things that are out there. I've read The Grain Brain and countless books on diet, and I have studied the GAPS diet. That's a really good diet, by the way, and I don't hear it being as popular as some of the other ones right now, but GAPS is a high protein, high fat. I'm not sure if they go low carb. I think that's the only difference between that and keto. But so I've done the GAPS, I've done keto, I've done, I've researched veganism and a lot of other things, but currently, just simplify it, I am currently pretty much meat-free. I would say plant-based diet because I still eat eggs, and if I'm out or something and I feel drawn to it, I will eat chicken or maybe some fish. But that's kind of a new development, so I'm not sure where that's going. I'm still listening and shifting, as we are all doing. We're all in a constant motion. So I digress. I am meat-free, about 95 to 95%, 90 to 95% organic. I'm grain-free, gluten-free. I do eat rice. Let's see. I guess that's pretty much my no-nos, things that I'm not doing. Those are all the things I'm free of. It's so much easier to state what I have freed myself of than to tell you what I do eat. So anyhow, 2 tips. 1, this product, GSE, which I'll get to in a minute. And 2, this product, this amazing vegetable that my knife is stuck into at the moment. I needed to use a bigger knife. A spaghetti squash. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this and have heard of it, but if you haven't, it really, really is pretty amazing. I've heard of it for a long time, but I only bought my first one 2 weeks ago, and I cooked it up, and what you do is you slice it in half and you just bake it in the oven. Super simple. And then when you're done, you pull it out, let it cool off, and you can take a fork and scrape it, and it comes apart in strings just like spaghetti. And I was like, when I first heard about it, I was like, no way, how's that possible? But the darn thing does grow like that. And one thing I haven't done is researched how this developed, the history of it, and where it came from. At the moment, I really don't care. It's organic. and it's not GMO. I know it's not consciously in a lab genetically modified or created. So I'm totally happy. And by the way, that is the other thing. I don't eat any GMO food. If I have to eat something that's not organic, I do not eat GMOs. Unless maybe something might get snuck in if I go out to eat somewhere, but I don't think so. Most of the places I go are GMO free. That may be a slight lie. I don't have time to think about that right now. Anyway, so that's tip number 1 is if you're looking for stuff to replace pasta in your life, this is an awesome thing. Also, you know what? This is an extra added bonus tip. When you're at the grocery store and you're looking for pasta and you have decided to go pretty much grain-free and the only thing that you will allow yourself is rice-based product, like if you're gluten-free, a lot of the gluten-free products are rice-based. They might have some, but for pasta in particular, rice noodles and things that you buy on the regular like organic counter are not that great. When you cook them, the water gets all pasty, they get gummy if you don't cook them exactly right, and they're just horrible if you really can't eat them al dente. So I have started going to the Asian section at my organic shop and buying rice noodles, those really tiny little skinny things, and there are some that are more like a linguine. And they cook up super nice, and they're super yummy, and they're very clean because they're from my organic store, and they're all organic, non-GMO. Of course, if it is organic, it's for sure not GMO. Tip that was supposed to be number 2, which is now 3 or 4, is this GSE. I'm gonna bring that in really close and let you see it. Grapefruit seed extract. So grapefruit seed extract, I'm getting ready to pour 30 drops in my water that I have in the sink that I'm going to wash my vegetables with. This is a antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal concoction. It's 100% all natural. It's grapefruit seed extract, and that's all it is. And it's got all these amazing properties in it that will help to draw any pesticides, dirts, or any kind of fungus or bacteria or virus that might be hanging around on your vegetables from maybe somebody and then they're picking fruit or whatever. So I typically, I don't have to wash everything, but now that I'm pretty much plant-based, like 80%, I'm starting to wash my vegetables because I'm using a larger variety. Anyway, so you put 30 drops in there, you let it soak for a few minutes, and you swish it around and you pull it out, and you can pretty much be sure that your produce is going to be clean and at least at a very low, I'm not going to say that I guarantee it's going to be 100% squeaky clean, but it's as clean as it needs to be. Come on, we do have an immune system that will fight a lot. Hey, how are ya? I'm back. I'm sorry for the quick cutoff. My iPhone got full, my storage got full, and I had to figure out how to get it taken off of there and out of the cloud. It actually hijacked me for a couple of hours. Totally took me out of what I was doing. So now my spaghetti squash is done, and I want to show you how it works and exactly what it looks like. So here is my spaghetti squash. Can you see it? When you cook it, you're supposed to put some olive oil in it, just smear it on the top so it stays nice and moist. And so to get that out of there, you're going to go like this. Just scrape it with a fork and look at how those strings come off. So I do it down one side and then up the other side and scoop it right into a bowl. And look at this. Isn't this amazing? Okay, it's the little things in life that make me happy. How about you? Look. Awesome. All right, so I want you guys, that's it for today. I want you guys to remember to subscribe, below and come back and see me often. I'm going to be bringing you tips on a consistent basis around health, space and organization, mind, personal development, time management. The list really goes on and on and on. Emotional and personal and spiritual development. It just goes on and on and on. So I look forward to seeing you again. Love to you all. From my heart to yours. Have a great day. Bye.